Titans.
Just post-mortem on that play there, you know, the quarterback just being pushed, Jeloni being pushed straight back, you know, kind of being guided. Do you see that? Guided by that blitz from the Titans to kind of make that pass towards that sideline, straight into the hands of, you know, two waiting, you know, defensive backs from the Titans there. You know, it just seems to be that the Titans are really dictating to a certain extent where, you know, Jeloni is throwing when they're, you know, kind of being shown up for a moment there, you know, just for a hot second. A player leaving the field, another being brought on here. We just have swapped out for, I believe, Dakota Gearhead and Smoke CeeLo walking onto the field.
Lining up for the 3-point kick here. And we'll talk about the Cabana, a friendly club featuring the best in classic rock, top 40, country, romance, laughter, fun, family, and great music.
And with that, the mercy rule is back in effect.
63-2.
Yep, the play clock is still running. Nephilim lining up to take the kick here, looking towards the left, which they've been looking for the entire game, really.
They have. Ball is caught by Jeloni, once again bringing it up to the 30-yard line after a little bit of juking left and right. Didn't quite find the hole he was looking for, but 31 yards. Once again, respectable starting position. And that brings the Packers offense back into play. One more chance.
While we wait for that chance, let's talk about Odyssey Music Live, an elite live music venue established originally in 2006. Will continue bringing only the best to you in SL. Watch for weekly events at this Facebook page, which I will be linking in local chat.
He takes the snap, rolls off to the left, and throws an incomplete short pass down the left side of the field.
Packers bringing up the bunch left here, looking to perhaps fool the Titans with another nice set of passes. Hopefully Jeloni's not brought under enough pressure by the Titans as they slip straight through the net. Oh, but lucky block picked up for Jeloni.
And the pass is up crossfield to the right, picked up by a Titan in the middle of a group there.
Just standing there.
Fire resident Gabriel LaCroix.
Titans almost telepathically understanding where that ball's going to land and just
I think
standing there.
Possibly the quarterback there, he probably was thinking he was under more pressure than he really was. That last block on the left side did get picked up. He didn't have to panic and throw it right there, but I think that might have been already, he probably already committed to that mental process, and the ball was in the air in a very bad situation. Takes the snap, rolls off to the left here. Packers actually slipping through and challenging his field position. Puts the pass up to the left side. Got a receiver short, 5 yards past the line of scrimmage, but just barely manages to walk around it. Incomplete pass. Titans 2nd and 10 at the 34-yard line.
The Titans lining up in a
Takes the snap, rolls back, fake handoff as he cuts off to the left. Some room, but the Packers blocking his path up front there. Crossfield pass to the right, an open receiver just past the down marker.
Again,
Gabriel LaCroix coming up with that completion again.
Looking at the Packers there, cornerback Steven Desmond right there, just kind of standing there, not really making a play on that ball. And, as the cornerback, especially in a situation like this, please play aggressively. Push him off that ball. Grab that ball, tear it out of his hands.
Takes the snap, rolls off to the right. One Packer in pursuit, slip past the blocks. Another in his face as he puts the ball up down the left side of the field. A comeback route from one of his receivers that he couldn't quite make it as far as that ball was about to fall short there.
Yeah, it just looks like Dwayne Viper there, just like it lands just barely in front of him.
Just at his feet.
Yeah.
Down.
At 2nd and 10. Nephilim taking the snap, rolling left. Solid coverage from his blockers. He's got some field open if he chooses to run. Does not. Approaches the line of scrimmage and puts the ball up deep on the left side. Reception by Pit Boss for a pickup of 38 yards, brought down by Jared.
It's just amazing passes being just lobbed out by the Titans there. Just kind of, just dividing up that field. Just dropping it right where it needs to be, landing straight in Pit Boss's hands there. Interesting thing about that as well is just how easily the receivers here are just kind of bamboozling those defensive backs.
Pass up to the middle, but it is intercepted. Intercepted by Jared, and he's brought down after a pickup of 4 yards at the 6-yard line. Great turnaround. Prevention of a touchdown play again for the Packers.
With sadly no time left on the clock to capitalize on that pick.
Down.
And the clock is still running. As they take the snap, roll off to the left. Toying with the line of scrimmage as he puts the pass up deep down the left side of the field into a cluster of players. Everyone, I think, on the field was right there at that 50-yard line, waiting for that ball to come down. Intercepted, but that is the end of the game. The final score, Titans 63, Packers 2. Galen, what are you thinking for player of the game for this case?
I really kind of don't know. See, I was originally thinking Pit Boss there, but, who do you think? Really, we've seen a lot of Titans pull a lot out of this.
They have, and to me, it's any blowout game. It's very difficult to look at the list and try and pick a player of the game. Looking at the stats here, we see some interesting things on the Titans side. We do see that we've got extremely high percentage on passing from both Pit Boss and Ryden. We have 227 rushing yards for Nephilim. And we have an insane 93 blocks on Dakota Gearhead. So right across the board, we've got people that are standing out spectacularly in each of these categories of gameplay. But we certainly have options available. And as we look over those stats, we'll go ahead and talk about our final sponsor. Tonight's game was brought to you by the Shining Starlets Dance Troupe, an dance troupe, if I can English yet, is an energetic, fun dance group that choreographs and performs dance showcases covering multiple genres and dance styles. They create sets and costumes to fit the event theme. The Starlets have danced for a variety of events such as Relay for Life, 1 Billion Rising, and Second Life's birthday celebrations. For information on upcoming Shining Starlet performances, you can visit our Facebook page at www.facebook.com/shiningstarlets or their blog at shiningstarlets.wordpress.com. To book the Starlets at your next event, contact Caden Pierce in World.
Having a look over at these numbers, I'm just looking at the stats on Oscar there. With only 3 receptions, but 125 yards for 41 yards per attempt and 3 touchdowns.
Indeed.
I'm, just because the quarterback in any winning team is the obvious choice to pick for any MVP, I'm gonna have to put my vote down for Oscar there.
I think that would be a solid pick as well, and I can certainly agree on that. It is a toss-up between a lot of people in a lot of different positions that contributed in a variety of ways. They all did excellent jobs. Those were the playmakers, though, and I believe, was it Oscar that